State, your college career is over.
Yeah.
When this JC ruling came through, what was going through your head? What was your process of deciding I need to come back or I'm done with college?
Well, I knew I wanted to come back, so that was it. That was an easy decision, right? JUCO ruling, it was amazing. I was excited. I was blessed. Everything I was hoping for, it actually happened. So it was great.
When did you know the guys were looking into the JC rule?
I kind of saw it on Twitter, and then I got to Coach Bray and Coach Chance, kind of asked them how they feel about it, what they're thinking. And then they kind of just text me a few days after, and they're like, "Yeah, we're ready to go. You come back." So
what were your plans though before you saw some possibility?
Well, yeah, my plans, man, I was just gonna try to go out there and do pro day and try to get a shot at the league. But I'm excited I get to come back. So now the shot could be even better.
What do you feel like you need to show the next level people this season?
I just need to show consistency, right? Consistency doing my job. I need to make some plays, some big plays actually, and then just be consistent, detailed as possible, and show them that I could cover, I could tackle, and I know my role. So.
Like that pick on the sideline today.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Coach Chan said in the spring that you really were really taking advantage of that second opportunity. Did you feel like that reinvigorated your approach, getting an extra year here?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It just motivated me even more. The season ended last year, and it wasn't how I wanted, right? So just getting this chance just means everything. So I'm just gonna go full go and give it everything I got to this program and to these guys.
Following up on that a little bit, just like you talked about how you didn't see it coming, but I'm curious if you or Nico or other players that have considered it we're just wow, a Vanderbilt quarterback went to court and this is how it happens. I just have an extra year. That part's got to be kind of cool.
Yeah, no, it was super cool. With college football, right? You never know what's gonna happen. So just always stay on your toes, and sometimes you get lucky.
You got three guys back there that they seem to have a lot of confidence in at that spot. How does that work between you three, and how do you foresee that progressing throughout the season?
I just think it's a lot of selflessness, right, in our room. Different guys have different skill sets, right? So some dudes are really good at tackling, some dudes are really good at covering, some dudes are really high IQ. So it's just wherever we need you, man, you're gonna play. And we're not selfish, I want to see the next man win. They want to see me win. So it's just teamwork, selflessness. That's what we pride ourselves on.
What do you think your biggest strength is of, you talk about some guys are more physical, some guys are better in coverage. Where do you think that your strongest attribute lies?
Personally, I would say my coverage, right? I think I'm strong in there. And then I also think compared to last year, I've grown with my just overall scheme knowledge, game knowledge. So yeah, I'm happy with those.
How much stronger is the defensive back room as a whole compared to a year ago?
We've had guys, right? We've pretty much had the same guys, but the difference between last year, we were very young, right? So the guys we've always had, sorry, we've always had talent, right? But I think the experience is going to bring us to the next level. So yeah.
What does Skylar do for this room, just kind of on the whole? It seems like he's a leader.
Skylar's coach. That's another coach for me out there. Just trustworthy guy, man. He's a leader. We follow him, and we go as he goes, man. And it means everything to have him in this room, because without him, it would be really hard to function. So, we're lucky to have Skylar, and we're following suit.
When we talked to him on Monday, I believe it was, and he kind of talked about being able to shepherd along some of the younger guys like Trey Glasper and dudes like that. Yeah. How do you kind of see that play out? He seems very happy in that role, just kind of leading.
Yeah, I think he's extremely happy. And the thing I like about our room is we go above and beyond, right? Obviously, we get here for meetings, we do what's required, but what I like about the young guys, man, is they're always willing to give an extra hour, an extra 45 minutes. It doesn't matter how long, but they're always willing to go extra. So I'm right in there with Sky, man. So it's awesome.
What's it been like having Coach Cooper vacate linebackers and come work with you guys?
Yeah, I've loved working with Coach Coop so far. I think he's a great coach. I love his coaching style. I think he's very detailed, and I think he makes things a lot more clear than what we've had previously. So I love working with Coach Coop.